Hey everyone, welcome back to Sterlingshire Farm. So, a lot of updates for you today. It's about, I don't know, 4 in the afternoon. Just finished planting part of the garden. We got peas on this side, and on the far side we've got carrots, and in the corners we got onion bulbs this year. We were pretty happy and also surprised to find out that we're getting rhubarb too. That big leaf right there is a rhubarb. We've got a couple that ended up surviving. Another one there, another little one there, and one there. We marked them with flags so we won't step on them by accident. And hopefully we'll have some rhubarb. We also finished planting the potatoes and some more of the onions in our Ruth Stout beds. This one was prepped last year with grass clippings, and so was this one right here. This one's all onion. This one is potatoes and part onion. And then for next year, I made 3 more beds that we'll eventually use. I have lots of spoiled hay yet to eventually mount up the potatoes on this side. So, the other thing, the chickens are getting much bigger now. We're getting to the point where you can finally see them. They're very big. Got our 5-gallon water out here. They kind of just chill. They come in and out as they please. And they are hanging out in here. I'm going to get you a close-up, show you how big some of these guys are. So those boards on the back wall are 4 inches high. You can see that bird. Probably about a 5-6 inch high bird. And they all just hang out. Got their feeder on a string, their little water on a string. Eventually we're going to put that big water hopefully underneath their nesting boxes on a string. But you can tell that they've been up here. There's definitely some bird that's been roosting up. We're going to have to eventually take the heat lamp out. We're thinking about next week. So those are all of our birds. They're doing well. And then, one of our other updates, I'll take you on a walk here. We're building a shed. In case you didn't watch our shed building video, this is where we're at right now. We're, I want to say, about halfway done. We'll still have to put siding on it, and we'll have to put aluminum roofing on it. Or steel roofing. I think it's steel that we got. But that's going to eventually be our storage shed for all the things that we have just sitting out underneath tarps. We've got a lawnmower, a chipper, and a couple other various things that are sitting out that we want to keep protecting. So we built a shed. It's 12 by 12. We started it about a week and a half ago, and just Maddie and I have been working on it. We got that far. So the other thing, our mats. Still not exactly sure where we're going to put those, because we've been doing some other renovating on this part of the land. We took some time to start clearing trees for our eventual driveway that'll go up to the top of the hill. You can see the big pile of logs we have already. I'll have to cut those up with the chainsaw and make firewood. But you can see all the stumps. It's quite a few. There are still a lot of trees up in here that we fell, but we have to cut up. There's some more in here. There's a couple more down here by the road. But eventually we'll get to those. I think the most exciting thing about that is we'll have just a bunch of extra space that we can then use for a bunch of things. I was kind of thinking about somewhere in here putting one of those golf mats and shooting across the way for a little par 3 hole. The raspberries, planted those last year. They look like they're doing okay. Their canes are just fine. 2 different kinds, and it does look like they are starting to grow a little bit. You can see that they're getting their shoots. If it'll show you that, it might not focus very well, but they are getting their shoots or their leaves, if that makes sense. And then the last thing, we're a little worried about grapes right now. We pruned them back a little bit to try and get those stems to grow up. We put in bamboo stakes to get them to grow higher. But we don't know how they're going to turn out. We shall see. But that as of right now is the update. I'll give you guys a better shot of the tree clearing we did. Eventually the driveway is going to come from where our driveway originally sits, off there. It'll follow the ridge line up and go up into here and then go all the way up in the back. So, for those of you who follow the channel, thanks for watching. This has been Sterlingshire Farm's update. See you later.